Yes. And fine on water. Think. Yes. Okay, so put down this and see if we can find that bunker. Watch out for geometry. Here. Maybe we can mountain goat it just a little bit. Just a smidge. And here? No. Here? Do we have? No. We really have to go the long way? I guess so. Congo KC. Unless yes. There. Head down to the tracks, follow that up. Unless, is this really? I don't think this needed to be a dead end. But I suppose it is. Now south? Okay. Please no wolves? Okay, it's looking safe. Yeah, we go around. The long way. Hoover up all this stuff. And end up back at the lake area. One second. Click. Yeah. Okay. Nothing fluffy this way comes. Hopefully. Okay. Yeah. Take a left here at the logs. And we should be looking pretty good. Sounds like a bunch of wolves to the south, though. Might have to be careful going back. Which is not great. Okay, train loading area. There's a deer, so it should be safe. Maybe cut up through there. Hmm. Like visibility's lowering a little bit. Hopefully it won't matter. Hopefully. I think up this mountain area, at least in the, what's the word? Episode mode. There's something. One can hope anyway. Yep. Never used to the deer noises. Always a little bit expected. Okay. I believe kind of up. Oh, what's that? Surprise backpack.
There's got to be something useful in here.
Or so he says. I think up the back side of this little mound up here. But we'll see, I suppose. Mm-hmm. I was a little bit surprised how rare birch bark is. You can make tea out of it, which I think is decent. Okay. And how's the memory? Maybe not so good. No. Let's see, where are we just about? We went up here somewhere. No. See if it's hiding behind something. That I just forgot to look at closely. It's going to be a no. Ominous noise. I guess I didn't remember where the spot is. Or it got changed. Could be either, I suppose. Alternatively, maybe I'm just blind. It's not entirely out of the realm of possibility. Can I walk over this? I don't want to walk over this. Should be right. Fingers crossed. Okay. Getting a little worried. Weight should be okay, so I don't think I'm at risk. Getting a little bit steep. For my tastes. Oh, one of these things. A little cairn. Can I stand here? Yes. Kind of edgy, but alright. Okay. Oh, mother. Oh, god damn it. Pain. Pain? Yeah. Really?
Damn it.
Unencumbered? Unencumbered and just stepped off. Oh. Guess it wasn't right when it said that you're not going to break stuff if you're unencumbered. But a little flat bit, and then go the rest of the way down. Try to. That's annoying. Okay. Fine. Really? Need any steepness warning on that? They should be over here somewhere. Maybe it was over there? I don't know. Doesn't feel right. It feels like it was closer. Over here or something. Maybe that was just an episodic thing. But who's to know? Maybe keep it a little bit more on the straight and narrow. Let's see. Not up there. Not up there, I don't know. Okay, now through this next pass is where I'm a little bit worried about wolves appearing. Because I think they can be around these trailers. Yeah, you can hear them. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Sprained. Really? Oh, bandage. I should have done that a while ago. But why would a bandage do a sprained wrist? It's a mystery. Okay, there we go. And then just tab out for a second. Click, click, click. Mm-hmm. Aha, okay. Change a setting over here. Frames. That should help. Alright, see how much it wants to jump scare me. Okay, looking good. Ding. Am I blind? Should be around here in the clear cut. Is that? No. Oh. That looks wolf-shaped. Yep. Hold on. OBS is still busted. Let me here. Change that even more. And okay. See if that fixes. Okay, now how to get around Mr. Fluffles? Let's just take it wide, huh? It should be alright. I feel like that's fine. Don't have too many scent markers. Okay. That, no, that's a stump. A deer. Okay, get to the deer should be fine. Hopefully. Oh. Who put that tree there? Okay, 2 deer. Here's the body, which means I am... Can't be there. Has to be... Can it be? No, there's a backpack. This far up, huh? Although there's another deer. So I do have to be here. Interesting, it doesn't show the backpack. Yes, fear me, deer. Never have too many feathers. Huh? All those ropes. I think I know it. Yep. Thought that might be it. You can actually go up the side of that cliff, mountain goat style. Still buffering. See if we can do something about that. That and actually, let's do that and just semi-random setting changes. Okay, where's that deer? Here. Another cairn over there, maybe? 2 cairns? Can't quite tell. Quick. Refresh. And click. Okay. You can probably ignore that, whatever. Is that a weird shaped rock? That's just a weird shaped rock in a cairn. Ignore the backer cairns. Let's see though. What you got? Not a lot actually. 20 minutes probably worth. Fling a gut back home. Yep. Okay. Oh, it's getting kind of late, huh? Okay, let's go this way. See if there's anything up here. Maybe just a cave. I really don't remember. Okay, crow feathers. Never have too many crow feathers. At least I think. sticks, birch, some saplings, part maple is... I think maple is actually for bows, so this is fantastic. It is fast Fourier-tastic. Mr. Cave? Or is it just a dead end up here? This feels like it... Don't get my hopes up, but maybe bunker? Suppose time will tell. Oh. Whoop, 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 whoop. Careful about that. Oh. I don't want to be butting up against these inclimbable heights, inclimbable grades, because they'll mess your ankles up. Like a lot. A very large amount. Let's see. Nothing. Okay, so we should be up here. Yeah, there's nothing, I suppose. Ooh, I kind of want to get that birch. Then we can head down. Ooh, more birch. Birch should be for arrows. So effectively 2 bows with those 2 maple saplings and then a whole bunch of arrows with these birch saplings. It's actually kind of a nice haul. As far as hauls are concerned. Okay, why did I walk right past this? Because I'm blind. Those are ruined. I actually don't even want to pick those up. Punchy, nice. I guess. Doesn't need... What? I guess ruin is ruined. Well, rip this dude. Eat a fish. Which are extremely heavy for their caloric content. But also not too tough to find if you have a fishing spot. Let's see. Where is Mr. Fluffles? There's Mr. Fluffles. And ooh. Kind of where I want to go. That's the old man's beard. Yeah, he's basically right where I want to go. I could chase a deer into him. Well, maybe not anymore. And that would, yep, chased. I guess that's done, so might as well make the most of it. Nope. That deer didn't even try. Let's see if we can actually get the little guy, poor little dude. Eat my meat. I guess I just hit his paw. Now the question, do I risk doing the deer carcass and having him come back? Ugh. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Give me that meat. I hope he's gone. Listen for paw pads. Okay. Anything fluffy around? Oh, I guess if that deer's there, we're fine. Okay, I guess let's just get the rest of this deer, find someplace inside to camp. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Where is Mr. Fluffles? Oh. Hello, Mr. Fluffles. Can I offer you a fine deer in this trying time? Shouldn't you have bled out? I guess so.
The sun's setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Okay. Mr. Fluffles. Trying to eat all my deer. Really? Why you gotta be like that? Kobe! Whoops. Why you... Bro, what are you doing? Oh, I kinda wanna look up there. Where'd that arrow go? Somewhere over here, right? Oh, did I really not remember where I shot that thing? I was an arrow that missed wolf. Where would I be? I kind of feel like I'd be somewhere over here. Oh. Is there another Mr. Fluffles? There was. So many wolves, but where's my arrow? I know there's a couple of birch saplings over there, but it's the principle of the matter. I think it was to the right of this or somewhere around here. Guess I can maybe find some wolf paws. Paw prints. Unless it becomes dark. I think as long as it's whimpering, should be good. Okay, let's see. If I were coming over here, maybe it was over in this area. A little bit. Oh. Bruh. Why you gotta be like that? Is that it? Is it? Yes. Come to me. Spring risk. Why you gotta be dodging? God damn it. Son of a bitch. I gotta find that arrow again. God damn it. Wait, there it is. I think. The stick. Where's my arrow? Gotta be kidding. Oh, here we go. Okay, now I really need to find somewhere inside. Which I think... Walked straight past these trailers, didn't I? There we go there. There should be a fire pit, too. One can dream, anyway. No point in saving stamina now. God damn it. Why you gotta be so fast? Yeah, run. Man. This arrow, not arrow, this bow is actually gonna break soon. God damn it. Didn't I just frighten you? As long as you're not sprinting towards me. Come on. Oh, you're somewhere nice and straight. Would be nice, so you don't freaking dodge as much as you were before. This could be nice. There you go. Back to stalk mode. Son of a bitch. There we go. Kobe. You got arrow. Me. All you got, Mr. Wolf. If you had to be fluffy, at least you can be fluffy somewhere useful.
I need to drop something.
Oh, Jesus. I looked up and I thought that snowbank was fog or something. Like, what the hell? Eat. And drink. Great. Okay. Where are those trailers? Should be in this area now. Unless this is the clear cut. I guess there's only one way to find out. And that's keep going. Yeah, this has to be the clear cut, right? Really went far past it. Now I'm turned around. Any landmarks you want to look visible for me? Something square looking. This is just a weird shaped rock. It doesn't look like a rock. I really should have stayed on the road. I guess this is the road. Okay, so that's the cut, that's north. I got completely turned around, huh? Yeah, because I think that goes up to the lookout that's busted. Which means this should be, oh, I wish there was a compass. This should be back east, hopefully. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that goes up to the busted lookout. Which means we're like here. Closer to there. I think there are wolves and something over there. Better to go the direction we know. I guess he's carrying a lot of stuff.
Just need to close my eyes.
Never know what's around the corner. Yeah, this feels Where did I go? I feel like there should be a wolf carcass right around here from just now. I feel like I got completely turned around. Oh well. As you do, I suppose. Okay, that's wind, not wolf. Is this... Wait, this is where the wolf was. How did I get so turned around? Oh, I thought I was looking at that. Okay. I thought I was looking at the completely wrong snowbank. Rip. So then I turned the wrong way. Ah. Should be good. I think there were no wolves. Well, I did say earlier that I thought they'd be around those houses. But who knows if that'll actually hold. Because there were so many in that clear-cut area. Like, whoa. Like, absolute whoa. And you are... What are you? Or did you just... That feels... like it's not... You're the one that I fought earlier that I stabbed. Okay, you bled out there. That is good to know, actually. Quite good to know. Guess we could grab that on the way back, huh? Loop around. Get up the trappers. Kind of want those birch, though. But what I want even more is to get to this logging camp. Get some shut-eye. Let's see. Alright. Looking promising for a right-hand turn. Into a little cul-de-sac with maybe some little mobile campers. Little sleepy boys. Maybe? That looks suspiciously triangular shaped, and I think there was a burnt out house in this direction. But it's been so long since I played in this area. Looking even better. I'm seeing something square. Ah, yes. Now where... Oh, heard a hoof or a paw. Sounded like a hoof. We're just... probably just ambient noise, actually. Okay. Where are the beds at?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, goodness. The darkness. Is that newsprint? Container? Gotta be some beds around here somewhere, right? Yes, bed. Let's do... 7. Hopefully it'll be a little bit lighter. So I really need to get outside and find... Yes. Okay, Aurora. That's nice. Okay. Actually, were there any computers inside here? No. Let's check the others for computers. Apparently the wildlife goes super aggro during an aurora, so it's a good thing. It's a good thing we weren't fighting those wolves now. That would have been a real problem. Now, I really was expecting a fire pit. And nothing. Do I even have... Oh, that's kind of weak for cooking. Let's see, there should be...
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Okay, this'll do. Wish there was more than one fire log, though. Let's see. Do we have anything like sticks? We can use that guy. Let's find some sticks first. We'll call this meat. So this'll do. Yes, please. Okay. Looking good. Question is, do I wait for the sun to come up and save a match? I don't think so. I think we just take charcoal and start this fire. Cedar, cardboard, it's fine. %, should be good.
Come on.
I've been screwed by probabilities before. In not the most fantastic of ways.
Turned out pretty well.
Okay, or so he says. Some water. Slap down some juicy venison. And
Looks
speed
like I
up
survived
time.
another night.
So we're gonna probably want to put in this stuff. Burled. Drink direct. Slurp. Place. The rotation begins. Okay. Let us check. This thing is still buffering. Interesting. Very interesting. Eat that. Work through some of this meat, and then head out. Probably
Too
only
heavy.
want about a liter of water. Otherwise it'll, like the man said, be too heavy. And cook the meat faster. For those it's taking so long, I might need to boil some more water. Because ideally I'd like enough water to not have to do this again until getting back to base. Okay. I'm actually gonna need to sleep again, huh? Which means I'm gonna need more water. Sleeping is thirsty business. An hour 30. Let's see. One more water just for good measure. Careful about that.
I'm not sure I can
Don't
carry
let
much
it
more.
boil out, that'll be a waste. Okay, you actually probably need... Oh, whoops. That was not the button to press. This is the button, and this is the button. Which is a little bit of overkill, and that was a waste. Oh, did that just... No, it's cooked. Okay. Looked a little bit darker than usual. One can dream. Nothing fluffy sneaking up. I mean, not the worst way to die. But you only want that to happen in your apportioned time. And might as well do a little bit more water. Okay. And we can leave this because we already have another can. Okay. Hold on. This is very much not loaded. I did not realize I was so low on ammo. Now we can actually finally loot these houses. Or buildings, as the case may be.
Too much stuff to carry.
What are you circling over? Ah. A dude. I probably don't need tinder plugs anymore. Because I'm the campfire goat. Okay, so then let us finally get around to looting these houses. Okay. Only want durable goods, have enough food. And I kind of want to go for the achievement where you don't eat processed foods for like a week. Check under the beds. Nothing. Candy. Check in the cubby holes. No. In the crate. This is kind of a disappointment for a spot.
I need to drop something.
I think I already have a can opener, but you can never have too many. That's not true, you can definitely have too many. By too many, it's like more than one at 50%. I don't even know if those things reduce their durability when you use them. Okay, actually let's check. How's the clothing doing after that wolf attack? Oh. Not great. Not great on the rabbit stuff. Okay.
I think I can use this.
Should be good for harvesting. This cloth is actually not trivial to find all the time. Coffee, me gusta. Marine flare, good for the fluffies. Matches, scrap metal, I don't need that right now.
This'll come in handy.
Probably not, but I'll take them anyway. Nothing. Stump remover. Apparently you're supposed to be able to use the stump remover with some other stuff to make gunpowder. But you need a specialized gunpowder workbench, and I have yet to find one. So that will be a question on whether it ever happens.
Something's gotta go.
Okay. Then we need to sleep for a while, actually. Oh. This is promising.
I could use this.
Yeah, I can use that. Yep, it's light enough. Book, don't need it. Just burn. What? I mean, okay, I guess must be stuck with some tape or some thumbtack. Jeans. It's good for breaking down. Don't need to sleep yet. Pillow for cloth. Okay. Remember, that's something I can do. Don't need Stacy's grape soda.
Is it food or?
Not great, all things considered. Could be better. Could be very much better. But can rip apart some of these clothings. The cloth is a bit lighter than what they came from. And the cloth is useful. Okay. And the jeans. Harvest. So we burn some time, which is nice because it kind of lines up the sleep schedule, syncs that up to when we actually want to be waking up.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I don't think we can actually repair any of this stuff that's... Well, maybe this. Yeah, that'd be worth a repair. Crampons, no. This would actually be worth a repair. The time looks like it'll just about match up. Worried about the rabbit skin stuff. Because it's kind of low on durability, but those aren't too hard to remake. So we will not harvest, that'd be bad. Repair the marine coat. Then maybe sleep.
Find a place to rest.
No, I think we need to repair the worn fisherman's sweater. Trying to get as late as we can to go to sleep, even though this will still take about 12 hours to get through, which means it was a good idea to make extra water. Drink that. Maybe have a little bit of a snack. Don't need that. And actually don't really want that. So sleep for 11. Yep. Then drink. Because sleeping is thirsty business. Okay, let's see, still a little bit overweight. But as long as it's not too cold outside. It's not very cold yet. I think this is a good time to go. Get that birch and these maple saplings. Just try not to get turned around again this time. Okay, walking back. Keyframe issue, which is an OBS issue. Let's just not do these. See if that changes anything. Now, whether it changes something or not, great mystery. We'll have to find out in post. Now, let us see. Okay. Now, Mr. Fluffle's number, the fighty one, is over here somewhere. Just see if the body isn't bugged into the ground, like it seemed to do when we came here first. It feels like it moved a little bit. Maybe it did. Okay. Harvest this guy. be very careful about the direction that we're looking. And really can't carry all that meat, so we'll have to leave it for now. Okay, it's through this next pass that we need to worry. I'm not sure if I left any wolves behind, but if I did, they'll be there. The bow's a little bit weak, so gotta be careful with that. Only 3 rounds in the revolver, not great. But I think we should be okay. Okay, coming through. That must have been, yeah, this must be where we are. So we want across this clear-cut area, I think. Let's see, is there anything fluffy? I don't see anything fluffy. Okay, this is closer than I was expecting it to be. We went around there. I guess we did walk into this area. Remember the lichen. Deer's up there, and then the sapling should be somewhere dead ahead. Okay, the coldness is somewhat concerning. Okay, so we're not seeing anything fluffy. Oops. We want this. We're not hearing anything fluffy. And hopefully it stays that way. At least that would be the dream. Let's see. Where's the deer carcass? I think up that way. So that should be kind of here-ish. I think we want to go up over this ridge. And hope that that wolf we chased that way isn't still there. That was like, what, 2 whole days ago? Ain't no way. We are over encumbered, so we do have to worry about how long we stay on these inclines. We burn some stamina to get up quick. Okay, anything fluffy? I don't see anything fluffy. Aha, and here's our birch. Okay, rabbits, which means we should be fine. Ah, you gotta be kidding me, there was houses right there. Maple. Maple. That means we're here. That means the birches. Hell. Well, let's pick this up.
Too heavy.
Let's use a charcoal to confirm our location.
Thank goodness. Made it through another
Okay.
night.
So we are here. Which means there is birch up there. Unless there's also birch here.
Can't feel my feet.
That's interesting. I'm not sure I want to try running up that hill. So let's go warm up first. We can run,
Too cold to think.
and then once we're inside, we can take a quick nap. At least it's got to have a bed, right? Okay, maybe sleep for an hour? Yeah. See how we are in terms of the warmness. Good. Lighten the load. Sleeping is thirsty work. Eat some of this. Break it down. Actually, let's drop all this here. And go check out and see if we can find that extra birch that's on the map. Interesting. Maybe I should just be going up here. I don't think there's a way around, but I think it'd be worth checking up there anyway. Okay. More maple. How many bows am I going to make? Jeez. Apparently the answer is all of them. I'm a little bit worried about... Oop, never want to be butting up against the steepest you can walk. It'll mess you up. Okay, anything up here? Doesn't seem like it, but just to be exhaustive, I kind of want to check over this ridge by the rocks. It would be a cheeky spot to hide something. Oop. Ooh, that's not steep. Or the opposite of what I said. That's not traversable. Yeah, that'd be too much of a meme to put something there. So, back down, try to find that birch. Oh. Let's see, okay. Grab it still. Wildlife that is not fleeing or being eaten means we're safe from the fluffies. God, it seems so steep, that ridge right there. But that should be... So there's the deer. Here's the... Am I just completely turned around? Cedar limb, then deer, then maple. Is that birch and maple? Or maple birch? Cedar limb. So deer, cedar, deer, maple, birch, cedar. Okay. Okay, I see now. So, deer, maple, this is north. Okay, that means there's this birch sapling. It should be over this ridge. Not up it like I thought it was, which is nice. If it was up it, we'd have a problem. Because I don't think you can get over those rocks and you have to find a weird way around. Okay, anything fluffy slash can we see the birch from here? I should be able to spend longer on this slope because we are unencumbered. Now where's that birch? Here. Oh, this is really nice. Okay. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is... Wow, this is like 15 arrows. You can get 3 arrows from each birch. Chop, chop, chop. Fantastic. That was, I think, definitely worth the trouble. I am kind of getting a little worried about hydration, though. I think I might grab some of these sticks. Just to be prepared for melting some snow, boiling some water. Should be fine going slow because we are unencumbered. How did I miss that deer on the way down? Jeez. What is visibility even? Okay. Thank you, crow feather. Really just has the hide, which is probably worth taking. Okay, I feel like these feathers weren't here just now. But who's to know? Let's see, rabbit actually. Do I use the bow durability to get a rabbit or two? So that on the way back we can repair these things? I don't think so. I think I'm more worried about more wolves appearing than I am about being pre-prepared to repair this hat and these gloves again. Okay. Sleep for an hour and then get ready to go.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Now you're gonna have to hit the gym. What is exactly that thing? Okay, so we slept. And we can do that. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. I'm practically out of water now. Okay, but that's actually enough to get a bunch of water. So let's head south. Get that little pond with the blind. It's not snowing so much that we can't start surveying. Okay. But it is getting snowier. And it is really brutal walking into the wind. Because it makes you slow. Tempted to go up there and just take a peek. I think it's a little bit too steep and too long for me to risk.
I wonder if I can drop any of this
Actually,
gear.
I don't think so. It's just here. Sprint a little bit. It should be fine. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting, but maybe a blizzard soon. Just for completionist's sake. Okay, now let's go to the unnamed pond. Although if you call it the unnamed pond, perhaps it is not an unnamed pond any longer. There's our pond. Pond with the frond, of which I'm fond. Okay. Looking safe. Then we can check this blind, see if there's anything nice, and then keep going on to the trapper's cabin. Yep. Aha. Oh no, this is just rose hips, isn't it? No, it's that weird thing. Burdock root. Do I have any burdock root? Yeah, what is this? Antibiotic. Antibiotics are actually really useful, so pick this up. Chop, chop, chop. Choppity chop chop. Okay, and now check for anything nice. Maybe some revolver rounds. It'd actually be kind of inconvenient if there was a whole rifle here, because that would be very heavy. And book. But I don't know how to read. Unless maybe this means I've been here before. Could have been on the way up. Some shrooms. Because I've definitely been to the trapper's cabin that's a little bit farther south. That was on the way in. I think it's possible for there to be fluffies here. Let's see. Here's something way up that way. See if we can link up this area on the map. Find a slightly higher spot. Or maybe just in this valley up here. Okay, deer means we're safe. Pick up. Pick up. Okay, this is probably a nice spot. Right in the middle here. All these cedars. Or firs, who knows what kind of tree they are. Or what kind of tree branch anyway. If it's a tree branch, then you can step over it. And I'm hoping that this rock doesn't block the scout. Probably will. There's only one way to patrol. It's kind of a jump scare. Okay. Get to the top of this hill and pop another charcoal, and then we should be able to get down to the trapper's cabin. Looks kind of steep, but don't have too far to go, so we can burn some shut-eye to get up fast. It is kind of far, though. Never been good at gauging this. But it's not. Okay, here we go. And that should be fine. Okay, now at the tip top, there's the trapper. And make sure there's nothing that sneaks up on me. As has happened before. There we go. Okay, that's a nice connection. Now let's head down. Hop inside. Warm up. Take a nap. See if the stove is worth a damn. Also, wow, that's a lot of deer. Okay. Make sure we're not missing any delicious little sticks. Specifically birch, maple, green, uncured, which is my favorite. I wonder if I left anything behind here.
Too much stuff to carry.
It would have been here, huh? Actually, that's nice. Okay. Bench. container, newsprint. Okay, so this stove's alright. So, I don't want to use a match though. There's nothing to cook. Do we spend the match? Because then we're going to cycle around, drop any... Well, actually, got all this food. No, because got too much stuff. It needs to get dropped before we move on back at... What's this place called? The camp office. So, can we get there with just the water we have? I don't think so. Or at least it would be uncomfortably close. Yeah, I think we use a match. We just make all the water we can out of that cedar. And then we head out. I don't think we need to... Ooh. Kind of rock in a hard place situation. Okay. Actually, water, another water, and then sleep for an hour because the fire will go out before it boils off. Hashtag just math things. Okay. Yoink yoink. Keep one. Ooh, is that a blizzard out here? That might be a blizzard out here. That could be inconvenient. Let's actually eat one of these, get a little bit of weight back. See how bad.
Something's gotta go.
Actually not too bad as far as the temperature is concerned. I was hoping to be able to do a little bit more unmasking of that area, but I think I should be able to walk there just fine, even in low visibility. Yeah, I was right. Never have too many hatchets. Am I crazy? I'm crazy. Yeah, I was hoping to be able to use some charcoal on the way back to the camp office, but unfortunately you can't in a blizzard because there's low visibility. On the plus side, according to what I understand about blizzards, there won't be any wildlife on the way, which is nice because there's at least a couple of wolf sort of haunt areas on the way back. And that actually kind of could have been pretty bad. This is one area where there could be a wolf. Basically the plan is walk in this direction until we hit the train tracks, then head north. Oh. Broken arrow, that's always good for at least a few crow feathers. Okay. It's steeper than I remember, but it should be alright. Okay, I know this little valley. We're at the very southern edge of the map. I'm gonna go past those rocks, so we just follow this, we'll hit the train tracks. Oh, birch bark. Always some birch bark. And we can maybe hug this, get some warmth back. Nice. You can tell because of the up arrow. As long as we're hugging something that's shielding us from the wind, we should be able to reduce that wind chill value. And with how good all this clothing I have is, get a little bit of temperature back. Although we're not going to be out in the weather for so long that I'm worried about the temperature going low. I'm actually worried about the tiredness meter, reducing the carry load, making us slower, and making it take forever and a half to get around anywhere. But what can you do? What can you do? Not much. I feel like the train tracks should be a little bit farther ahead. For whatever that's worth. Oh, yeah, there we go. This is promising. Okay. And then following this way. Should be somewhere around here. Yeah, man, I wish I could do some charcoal and uncover this map, but it is what it is. Now, if there wasn't a blizzard, there would definitely be some wolves in this area. So, despite the rate at which the warmness is being sapped, this is definitely worth the trouble. And eventually, I think this power line is going to have to branch off to the right, and that will let us know that we have reached the location of the camp office.
My fingers feel numb.
Bro, you have fingers? Lucky. When are we going to branch off? Nope. I thought that was a crow feather. It turns out it wasn't. Oh, come on, it should be soon, right? It should be soon, right? Soon? There we go. Okay. Got the distance, thank you, Mr. Pythagoras. And any step now. Any step now our building should show up. There we go. There we go. There's a metal box here. Like under here or something? Oh no. Mystery for another day.
I might have to drop some gear.
Okay. That's great. These are all cured. Fantastic. We can take... I guess first let's harvest these guys. Get some arrowheads back. Broken arrow! Let's see, what else have we got? We don't need both of these hatchets. It's kind of weak. Let's see. Who has space for a hatchet? You do. You don't. You do. Okay. Drop. And where are my uncured? Fresh, 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 fresh. Oh, fresh, fresh. Cured, cured, cured. Great. Great. And oh, I wish I had been back here to read that computer while the Aurora was around. Okay. Let's just organize these a little bit so I don't walk by and forget they're there. Oh. There's actually a lot of branches, which is fantastic. Oops. And the last one. Okay. So now we can pick these guys up. I might want to actually make a new bow because this one is basically broken. The wrong caliber. Oops. Also wouldn't want to break that down. Okay, this would take 5 hours to make a bow. That's actually kind of nice. I guess 7.5 if I use a hatchet. And I kind of want to use the hatchet to save the hunting knife. Okay, let's see. But what do we have in terms of food and drink? Okay. A lot of fish. I'll put some of these in. A little bit of water there. Do I have any water inside? These are questions that demand answers. Okay, there is some, at least. But how much? I think I dropped some over here. Yes, I did. Lantern fuel. Not a lot of water. Pulling the rope. That gets brought along to the next place. I left something here. Okay. More ropes. Do I have 3 mountaineering ropes? That's 2. And was there a 3? There was 3. So many mountaineering ropes. I do not know how many we'll need in the next place. At least 1. Probably bring a second just in case. Bring the cooking pot. For now, let's use that rabbit and repair a little bit. Did we have any other rabbits? No. No. It's just the one pelt we might be able to just do. The mittens. No. No. No, and no. Okay, so just the one. Yeah. So for now, I think this takes 2. That takes 1. It takes 1. What does it... If it breaks, what takes more to make from scratch? Okay, the mittens take more to make from scratch. So we'll repair these. Okay. Getting dark. What else can we repair? I guess we can actually repair the wolfskin coat too. Because there's a cure, well, there will be a curable felt probably tomorrow morning. Yeah. Let's take a nap. Gotta stumble our way outside. Do something. Let's see, start with, don't want to dehydrate during sleep. Let's do 5 hours, maybe we'll get lucky with an aurora. And that's going to be a no from me, dog. Use the windows to orient. And do that. And take a pop outside. See what we can see. Oh, there's that vista over there too, wasn't there? Pretty sure we can goat up that area. Oh, Mr. Fluffy. Not sure if you can see all the way over there. It's in the lake. Underneath that right little hut. Okay. So no aurora. Sleeping is thirsty work. So no aurora. How long is this thing going to be? Ah, that's actually a long time. Okay. Back to sleep. And probably call it there for now. Navigating the darkness. Luckily there are railings on the stairs and the balcony. Okay, if I was a bed, I'd be here. No, you're a pillow. You're a bed. Sleep for 2 hours? Alright. And there it is. Alright, so that's good. We'll check the audio levels. See what was going on with the vertical version buffering. That was question mark. But other than that, it's good.